sick of these stations only playing the mainstream. Hold up, I got some top shelf radio you could stream. I need that top shelf, it's gotta be top shelf. Nothing less than top shelf. I'm fucking with top shelf, only that top shelf. It's gotta be top shelf. Nothing less than top shelf. I'm fucking with top shelf.
Top Shelf Radio, baby. It's Tuesday night. I got McYeeeeee in the building. We doing the damn thing. Henny's still not feeling well, man. Hope you're feeling better, brother.
Mix it.
I'm wearing your shirt because you were here in spirit. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna make your head pop up right here in the dad's mode. Plenty of times through this episode because you wanted me to do that shit, so I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
Much love, Henny, and Free J Diggs. Hey.
Yeah, Free J Diggs over some weed is stupid. I am Though the Unknown. To my right, y'all left is
McYeeeeee.
the whole Yee area.
70s.
You know what I'm saying? Miss 360 connected herself. Make sure y'all check her out Monday nights, Connected Radio.
Yes.
To all the way to the right, y'all left. I used to know the brother as Fame, but now he go by the name Deff Chyld. Please let us know who you are, what you do, and where they can tap in with you.
Hey, what up, guys? It is your boy Deff Chyld at DEFF_CHYLD on all platforms. And I just do music, man. I do everything in music-wise, you know, whether it's playing guitar, whether it's playing different instruments, whether it's, you know, spitting on the mic. Just do whatever I can.
Dope. So we gonna tap in with this brother, man. I've known him. I seen him since the AT and Friends, the first AT and Friends I did. You know what I'm saying? We've been tapped in. I came and did. They did a show with live instruments. They asked me to come rock. I always fuck with him. So I was like, yo, we need to get you on Top Shelf Radio, man. So before we do that though, we got to get into some music. One thing I like about doing the lives, McYeeeeee, and I know you do it because when you do the song reviews, is that we get to find new music or people we had never heard of.
Some shit be slapping.
This next cat, man, I actually first met him at the Look Cypher, and I interviewed him for the Look Cypher. And his energy was super dope. And since then, he's been sending music into us every time we do it, every first of the month. He go by the name of Westgate Cam, and he got a song called Infinite Smoke. So we gonna run that shit like it's so smoky in this room that it sounds like this.
Yes.
Not yet.
Smoke weed every day.
Yeah, let's go.
Illy, this motherfucker crazy. Twist the wood, hit the bone. Paper plane, get loaded. Don't prefer that you pass to me if I don't see when you roll it. Never clap but watch everything. That's hater shit and you know it. Might be the last shot with me. I recommend you don't blow it. One day I chose to be dope as fuck. I can see the light but ain't close enough. I'm in grind mode but they eyes closed. Been sleeping on me so I woke them up. My blunt's chunky like a baby leg. You wouldn't understand, you don't smoke enough. You might be taller like Yao Ming, but step in the paint and get posted up. Twist the wood, hit the bone. Paper plane, get loaded. Don't prefer that you pass to me if I don't see when you roll it. Never clap but watch everything. That's hater shit and you know it. Might be the last shot with me. I recommend you don't blow it. I be up late night trying to jot my thoughts in a fresh notebook cause the old shit lost. Got a raw with the crutch and the tip ripped off. I just wanna get high, what a zip gon' cost. Wanna get by so I get shit off. And I stood back up when I took that loss. Work for myself, I ain't got no boss. I can turn a quick break to a whole day off. Twist the wood, hit the bone. Paper plane, get loaded. Don't prefer that you pass to me if I don't see when you roll it. Never clap but watch everything. That's hater shit and you know it. Might be the last shot with me. I recommend you don't blow it. I be up late night trying to jot my thoughts in a fresh notebook cause the old shit lost. Got a raw with the crutch and the tip ripped off. I just wanna get high, what a zip gon' cost. Wanna get by so I get shit off. And I stood back up when I took that loss. Work for myself, I ain't got no boss. I can turn a quick break to a whole day off. Twist the wood, hit the bone. Paper plane, get loaded. Don't prefer that you pass to me if I don't see when you roll it. Never clap but watch everything. That's hater shit and you know it. Might be the last shot with me. I recommend you don't blow it.
Yes, that was Infinite Smoke. That was Infinite Smoke by Westgate Cam. That brother's dope. He's doing some real dope shit. He got a new series or song or single he's doing called The Green Fence. And I remember briefly we talked about in the interview that when he was a youngster, I don't know if it was like his dad, his uncle, stepdad, somebody used to sell weed.
Yeah.
And everybody would come up to the green fence to get weed. So like that
was the
it's
spot.
iconic in his mind. So he made something out of that, you know? But
dope.
enough of that. In the building today, I don't even know if he can hear us because his name's Deff Chyld, but we gonna sign language his ass all the way there. Please tell them again where they can find you, how they can get with you.
Yeah, man, it's DEFFCHYLD on all platforms, you know, and also all music platforms too.
Okay.
Yeah,
Dope.
Deff Chyld.
Dope.
Chyld. Where you
Deff
from?
Chyld.
I am originally from Fresno, California, so that's where I was born.
559.
Yep, 559, man. That's where the dream was born, but you know, Sacramento's where the dream
We
was
call
made.
it Fresno
So.
negotiation.
That's good. That's good. But yeah, I'm originally from Fresno. Yeah, I was born there, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your introduction into music, the first time ever.
Man.
What made you? What got you into music?
So what got me into music in the first place was my brother, actually. So I used to beatbox for him when he used to rap, and I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, you know, maybe I can do that. So then I started, you know, writing down all my lyrics and stuff like that. Then I started to get into freestyling. Then, you know, it just kind of took off from there. You know what I'm saying? Like at the beginning, I wasn't like, you know, so serious about it to the point where I was like going to get on stage and stuff like that. But then, you know, I decided to take a few chances, got on stage. I think the first stage I touched was high school. Freshman year.
Nice.
Yeah, and I was like, and I did okay. You know, I wasn't the best at it, but I knew that it's something that I wanted to do.
So we always ask everybody this. Do you
Yeah.
remember your first rap?
No, hell no. It was like a really shitty freestyle, but yeah, no, it was a moment. It was like sort of clarity, you know, like it just felt like it was what I wanted
Confirmed,
to do.
right?
Yeah.
That
it
was
confirming thing.
just purely rapping. Was there? What about like the musical end? Because I mean, I know you play instruments. So where did that influence first start?
I remember I got my first guitar from my grandpa, but I didn't have any idea how to play it. So, you know, fast forward, like when I was like a sophomore or like I was still a freshman in high school, but my boy Rainy Days actually introduced me.
Shout out Rainy
Yeah,
Day.
shout out Rainy Days. My boy Ryan actually introduced me to ukulele first. So that's when I started playing. Like he showed me how easy it was. And I was like, he showed me a few songs. He taught me a few songs. And I was like, okay, so I'm going to look up a few songs to learn myself. And then I got into guitar. Sorry. For anybody who wants to like play guitar, I'd recommend using ukulele first because it makes guitar so much easier. But then I started to get into guitar. I started learning a lot more with the guitar. And now I'm good at two instruments. But back in high school, I mean, I was in band too. So kind of
Okay.
like played tuba, trumpet, French horn, like
So
mostly
you
horn
know how to read
instruments.
music and all that?
Yeah, like I did have some trouble at the beginning. Like I had to write down the fingerings to my instrument on my on my sheet music. Like that's why my teacher always like anytime he would bring me like new sheet music, I would write down the notes. And I'm like, you know, that's the only way I knew how to.
Remember?
Yeah, but he thought I was doing homework, and I'm like, I got in trouble for that. But I'm like, it's the only way I can like really read. So,
Right.
But now I think I got the hang of it, and like, yeah, I pretty much know how to read music and stuff like that. So yeah.
Dope. So okay. So when I first met you went by the name of Fame.
Yes.
And
For
now-
all my enemies. Yeah.
And now you go by Deff Chyld. Let's
Yeah.
talk about the reasoning behind the brand change, the name change, and why you came up with the name Deff Chyld.
So, the reason behind the name change was I was leaving the people who I were working with. You know, I was with another group of people. I was on like a local label, and then that ended. So I was like, you know what?
You don't want to say what.
Disbanded. They disbanded.
Yeah. Well, they didn't disband it. You know, No Ceiling Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, they're still going and they're still doing their thing. But you know, I decided to kind of, you know, we kind of had a sort of mutual agreement or whatever. But it was sort of, you know, a separation. And then after that, I decided to, you know, change my name to Deff Chyld. And where that came from was I'll give you guys like the meaning behind it. And then I'll give you guys a true, like, you know, story about how I found it. So, be deaf to society and be childlike with your dreams. You know, that's what I kind of like felt like it meant to me.
Kind of cool.
And I was
tight.
like, yeah.
like
So
that.
being deaf to any of the haters, being deaf to any people who like don't believe in you and shit
I
like
feel
that.
like that is me already.
Yeah, yeah. You know, because you can't really listen to like people that doubt you and shit like that. So I kind of was like, you know, being deaf to people that don't care about you, being childlike with your dreams. You know, because when you're a kid, like, things don't seem as impossible. So I'm
Right.
like, you know, why can't we just be childlike with our dreams now? Like, why can't we have that
Amen.
childlike perspective of like trying to make it and like, you know, Because when we were kids, we're like, oh shit, I want to be an astronaut, and like you believe it, and it's just like, all right, I'm gonna do whatever I can.
I am, yep.
Yeah.
I always say, and my girl will bring this up about me is like I always dream huge. First,
Yeah.
Same.
right. Like
Me too.
Like when I first think of the video for my song, it's like fucking a Hughes film or something. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's and then as you got older, you realize you got to form it to what you can actually make happen.
do.
Right. But without that big dream, without dreaming like a child, then you don't come up with that idea in the first place.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So just big dreams and stuff. But how I heard the name, I actually heard the name first. So I was watching a comedy special. And then he was telling a joke about like seeing a sign that said like Deff Chyld on it or whatever in the neighborhood. And I was like, why is that name sticking out to me? So like at first it was like the regular name. Then I changed so I changed it to DEFF. And I was like, like so deaf and stuff like that. And then I changed the CHYLD to kind of just add my own flavor to it. And then I just added that meaning to it, and it just worked out.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
yeah.
I think it's catchy. I think I
Thank
like
you, man.
it.
I
I like when
appreciate
you
You
did
know
that.
how many times I've been carried into my own stand-up comedy routine at like the fucking Staples Center, and fucking She's Got Her Own by Neo's playing like while they're carrying me in.
That's really cool.
That's my dream.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That shit. I always wanted I want a WWE entrance when I come
love
out for a show.
WWE, man. Hell
Right?
yeah.
So when I come out for a
Hell
show,
yeah.
I want to be like, that's why, like, if you think about it, like, if you see my show when I come out with the mask, like, that's all kind of that same
Lucha
shit. I'm
Libre.
being a
you know what I'm
character.
saying?
Yeah, being a character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I've always wanted to like full on like pyrotechnic.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Stand up
Some
like
Batista
Stone Cold
shit.
and shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. So yeah, I was really into wrestling when I was a kid too. So that
The best
that's
of the creatives
definitely-
all think like this.
Yeah.
They do. It's facts.
Okay, so when you shifted from pure hip hop to a band driven sound,
Yep.
what did you have to unlearn as an artist before you could get into that?
Man, I had to unlearn a lot, but at the same time, it was sort of easy for me because I'm already a music connoisseur. So I'm like, I don't listen to just rap. I listen to everything from jazz to classical to country. I'm like, man, I remember I used to be the biggest hater of country, but then I started listening to the right country singers.
Dude,
and
I
I'm
used
like,
to hate it.
Yeah.
Now I fuck with Beer Picker.
Yeah, I
you
know. I'm
what
like, I
saying?
see you with beer picker, and I'm like, hey.
I hate it. I was like, I'd always be like, only music I don't like is country music. Just, their dogs are always dying and fucking everybody's sad. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
I'm like, yeah, but when you find the right songs, it's just
Oh,
like,
man.
dang, that shit's beautiful, man. So
I'd listen to the one that says teamwork make the dream work. And I got some help. That one. I fuck with that.
oh yeah.
I do.
for real, yeah.
I
Post
fuck with
Malone
that.
kind of helped the
Yeah.
country
I fuck
shit.
with that.
Yep. Thank you.
I like it. I think to me, I'm drawn towards anything that has feeling.
Yeah.
Like I
sure.
love like gospel. I love like old South
Yeah.
shit. I
So you
love
like Patsy
bluegrass.
Cline.
I love bluegrass because like the soul in it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's like but it took like weird like the reason why I like bluegrass is because of fucking Oh Brother Where Art Thou.
Yep,
That movie,
yep,
you know what
yep,
I'm saying? Like
Candy Mountain.
that literally got me into it. You know what I'm saying? But it's weird the way I do things because when I was a kid, all I listened to was hip hop, and I was my brother was a rocker, and I was like, "Fuck that shit! I'm listening to rap." And then I got into the trades,
Right.
And when you're on the trade, nobody wants to hear rap. They won't let you play rap, so like they always be playing like 80s rock or like country. So I was like, "Oh, damn!" The first time I ever heard Sublime was in the trades. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, Sublime is the shit.
Sublime
You know
is
what I'm
fucking
saying?
dope,
Like,
dude.
I don't
What's the
practice it to
trades?
real. Oh, like you like construction, doing stuff
Oh,
like that.
trade work.
I used to do T-bar ceilings. I still do it. I'm still an electrician. So like you're working on a job site with a bunch
Right,
of dudes.
and that's when
Yeah.
you can play.
As soon as you put rap on, everybody's like,
I know,
all the
I know,
old timers. You know what I mean?
know.
Yeah.
My office in Auburn was just like that.
Yeah.
Just Lil Nas X like freaked him
Oh.
out. It's part of his name. It's part of his
Okay.
name. Lil Nas X freaked them out up there
Oh God, yeah.
because he's country and gay
And
and black.
he fucked them all up.
fucked
That's
them
a
up.
different way.
But I played that shit loud. Loud.
So okay, so now that you have, because not everything you do is live, right? Like you still have like produced beats and stuff like that.
Yeah, for
Right.
sure, yeah.
But as far as doing the live part, like the show that I saw you guys do,
Yeah, Midnight Drive, baby, man.
So
yeah,
adding live musicians, right?
Yeah.
That changes the dynamic. Did that change the way you write? Like if you, are you writing to? Are you guys all sitting around jamming and
Man,
coming
honestly,
up with
when
something?
we get together and like write music, like it starts with me and Rainy Days, right? So when me and him like hear a beat or like start, plucking on the guitar or whatever, Like literally, it's just about how the beat makes me feel, and it's just about how the beat makes him feel, and then we come together with like, all right, how are we actually going to theme this? We start out with the theme first before we even start writing, because I feel like that when you have a theme attached to it, it's like, all right, the song is about heartbreak. Okay, what happened? And then
Right.
you write a story behind it, and then all of a sudden you figure out the name, and then you figure out like how to record it and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, you know, music wise and writing wise, I mean, they both go together, and I feel like that it made me write differently because it made me be vulnerable about my feelings. You know, it made me be like, actually, it made me, yeah, it made me tell stories about like, you know, things that I've been through, and I couldn't really tell that shit in rap because I'm like, all right, I gotta like write some hard shit for rap.
Right.
But it's just like, you know, when you're actually singing and when you're playing a guitar and stuff like that, you can write about anything,
Right.
whether it's like heartbreak, whether it's pain, whether it's just seeing somebody in a coffee shop. You know, that's what Conversations at a Cafe was all about. And, you know, because we literally wrote it and we talked about every single aspect of like falling in love and like falling out of love. You know, it's just like, you know, meeting somebody and like falling in love with them the first time you meet them. And then all of a sudden things are going tough. It's like we should have stayed just friends. And then
Right.
like, you know, reminiscing on that relationship called It Was You. So, I mean, that whole thing kind of came together by just one idea, a conversation at a cafe. And like, you know, like legit, we were thinking about doing a short film behind
Can I say
it.
that that's an album
Yeah.
right there? Conversation.
Conversations at a Cafe by Midnight Drive.
That's
Go
an
listen to
album.
it.
Yeah, that's
But
so you know, you said Midnight Drive. Talk about the band. Talk about
all right, it's so it's my boy Tay Woods. You know, it's my boy Rainy Days. It is our boy Uva, who was DJing the whole time at our show. And then it's our honorary member Troy, who's out there wrestling right now and stuff like that. So he's actually a real wrestler. So
That's
I mean,
the dude
he's-
that's playing bass.
No. That's our boy Chris. He's also an honorary member too. He just helps us out from time to time. Yep. And then it is
So
our,
hold on. One of the members is a wrestler.
Yes.
Like pro wrestler.
Yes, pro wrestler.
Like,
yeah.
like dropping
Yeah,
elbows and
yeah,
shit.
Yeah, he has
when
a whole
can
character.
I see this?
Yep, he has a
Well,
whole
let
character.
me
and
know
everything.
when I can go
got
see.
You.
Okay.
I got you. Yeah, but his whole like character is like a witch doctor, so it's actually pretty dope. I've seen him wrestle a couple of times, and yeah, he's
That's
out there
tight.
laying shit down. And then it's our boy Retro. Who actually lives in Jamaica. So yeah, he's like our editor sometimes, and then he makes his own beats. He actually just came out with his own like instrumental album called Two Lives.
Dope.
And that shit's pretty dope. So yeah, it's just all of us, and all of us like bring different things to the table. So it's just like Rainy Days brings more of the instrumental stuff to the table. I bring some of the writing stuff to the table. Tay Woods brings out like the social media and also lyrics to the table as well. And Tay Woods is really cool because like he helps us out with different harmonies and stuff like that and where to play certain things. And so does Rainy Days too. So both of them kind of work together really well when they do that. And then our boy Uva, I mean, he's just out here DJing anywhere he can, and like he always helps us out when we can, and he's like the brother that we can like really lean on. And then our boy Retro is always there to like listen, give us critiques and stuff like that, and also helps us edit videos as well when we need it. And then our boy Troy is just out there doing his thing right now.
That's
So
tight. That's
yeah.
tight. That's tight. That's dope. Okay, so when you're a rapper, you're front and center,
Yeah.
right? In
Yeah.
a band, you're part of the whole sound. It's something that even I've had to get used to doing back with bars. Talk about that feeling. Talk about the difference between just going up there and I just me and a mic, and now you have all the guys with you.
Yeah. I mean, it is an adjustment. You know, of course, like, you know, we do have our own situations that we have to work through. And like, you know, being just alone and being solo, you know, but working with the team is super different. You have to start understanding each other. And I feel like that we do understand each other to a point where like I don't think any of us understands each other more better than the other. I mean, we're really cool and we're really like focused together. So it was a slight adjustment because, you know, like doing shit alone and shit like that, it's just like
When you do it alone,
yeah.
it's only you that can fuck it up.
Exactly.
You know what
exactly.
I'm saying?
But now when
And
you're relying on a team,
and when you're in a group, regardless of it, it's like we can, like I say, we all have an idea of how this looks.
Yeah.
And to me, that idea might be different to you. So
Right.
when you're in a group trying to get that all together, so everybody's seeing the same thing, it can be tough. Like,
Yeah.
I used to hate being in a group. That's why I went solo in the first place as a rapper, because I would like, it would always turn into like us not agreeing on shit, or like them not working at the same pace, or me not working at their pace. You know what I mean? It's not easy being in a group at all.
Not really good. Doesn't go with the grain. Like you
Yeah.
have to make it fit.
And
Yeah.
when I'm solo, I know if it fucks up, I can't blame anybody but me.
Exactly.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So
But for me, it's just like our dynamic is like we're all brothers. So it's just like we get on each other's ass sometimes, and like, you know, we get on each other's nerves sometimes. But at the end of the day, we're all family. And I feel like that's a super important thing when you're like in a group with anybody. It's just like make sure you guys guys are like a family.
Right.
You know, so I feel like that it's somewhat easy to kind of handle situations and stuff like that because, like, you know, whenever we have a problem, we straight up tell each other. It's just like, all right, we might be mad at each other for a sec, but we'll be good.
The chemistry was dope, bro.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was very impressed with the show, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate
you
that.
You guys sounded good. You guys sounded like you've been practicing and you practiced well. You know what I'm saying?
Rehearsed a lot. Shout out to Darius Upshaw, by the way, too, man. He helped us out on the guitar that night as well. 2-time Grammy winner, I think. Yeah, and also a part of the group called
he's with what's his
the Tiny Desk Winners. Yep.
Yeah. What's Brad's name? The posting the first of the month. I just want to sell drugs. I can't think of his name right now.
Oh,
Shit.
Chris.
Phil Harmonic.
Phil Harmonic.
Phil Harmonic.
Shout out to Phil.
Shout out to Phil Harmonic, man. Yeah. So it was really cool to get him on and you know, play some guitar for us and stuff like that. And yeah,
Dope.
it was pretty dope.
Okay. Was there a specific moment where you realized that like this just the hip hop isn't going to be enough? That you wanted to be able, like you said, be more vulnerable. You I want to say you did a solo track at the show that was very deep and vulnerable.
Cigarettes, yeah. So, man, I remember writing that song, and I'm like, you know, I wrote that song in the span of like 20 minutes to 30 minutes, and I'm like, you know, there were super simple chords, but then, you know, I was like writing super deep lyrics, and then, you know, I never thought that I would actually like, you know, record it, but I recorded it. I showed a couple of my friends, and like the first two people I showed, they like, you know, broke down in tears, and I'm like, dang, I didn't know my music was that powerful. So I'm like, yeah. So you know, when I wrote that song, I was writing about, you know, trying to get over an addiction for someone or trying to get over something for someone, but then they leave you and then it just gets worse. So, I mean, you know, I felt like that related to a lot of people, and it definitely related to me because I'm just like, you know, I tried quitting something for somebody and then it just got worse. And then it's just like, why can't I just write about that? And I think the moment where I realized that rapping wasn't really going to be enough, for me at least, was because I watch a lot of live performances on YouTube and stuff like that. So I watch a lot of songwriters. I watch a lot of singers. John Bellion, man, one of my favorite artists to watch because he always shows the process of making the songs. And I'm just like, I want to make music like that. Right. You know, I want to like sing and I want to actually, you know, impact people. Yeah. And it's just like when I showed them the song and they broke down in tears, I'm like, that's what I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the kind of feeling that I want. I don't get that feeling with rap at all.
Right.
Because I'm like, you know, even if I'm talking about deep shit with rap, like it always, you know, it always kind of like the emotion kind of gets watered down by like hi-hats and drums and stuff like that. But with music, I mean, like legit, when you just sit down with a guitar and you just sing, I mean, that is powerful.
Right.
Yeah,
so I'm like, yeah.
Primal. And it's definitely, it's how it translates to you. You know,
Yeah.
it's like that's your modality to emote, which is dope.
Yeah.
Because you know the difference.
Yeah.
I think that when I did the Humphrey album, it allowed me to get into that and to be more vulnerable about this. Like the whole album is about my divorce, basically. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it gave me that much more that I don't think, like you said, like I could have rapped it, but it wouldn't have felt the same.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It wouldn't have felt the same. There's something to that. I mean, people have been singing hymns.
Yep.
And singing chants and whatever their whole, you know, since the world has been a thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm just like, gospel is actually what got me into that too. Because I'm like, yo, when you hear just gospel music and the lyrics are just so powerful, it like takes you to another place. And I'm like, music can be spiritual like that. It doesn't matter what you're talking about.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So have you guys booked more gigs since?
We actually have a show coming up on the 18th at the same place. Reunion Underground. It's an R&B show. So yeah, Reunion Underground.
Okay. So are you guys marketing the band towards like a certain place, like a certain genre? Are you like, let's say I'm a venue and you are trying to come to me for Midnight Drive.
Right.
What would you say?
I would say that we're sort of a rap / R&B kind of group. Yeah. So we're sort of like do almost everything, whether it's like rap, R&B, kind of. We do some country stuff sometimes.
Do
just
you guys
depending
do
on how
all
we feel.
originals, or do you do covers too?
We do covers when we need to, but honestly, we do all original. We try to do all original. Yeah, so yeah,
we do covers sometimes too. I find that it like gets people's attention, and then you do one of our own songs, then they're already like, oh,
Right.
Yeah.
I know them.
Especially like too when we flip shit, when we do something that somebody hasn't heard a certain way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's dope. So let's get into the first track.
Yeah.
The first track that you sent me was Let me get to my email. It was Diamond Dame.
Yes, sir.
So talk about Diamond Dame,
So-
what we can expect, and what kind of song this is.
So Diamond Dame, man. So this whole album was called Songs I Wish Weren't True, and it's off of that album. So Diamond Dame was a song dedicated to my father, my late father, who died about 2022.
Rest in peace.
So yeah, rest in peace, Dad. So it's basically about just my childhood and just like, you know, how I was raised up and just like how my dad taught me lessons, but how he also like let me down in some ways. So it's like just a vulnerable kind of thing. So it's like there's definitely a switch in the song for sure. But yeah.
Okay. So you gotta tell me. So you gotta tell me, Doe, run that shit like something crazy. Like whatever the crazy shit you can think of. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Let's run that shit.
Like run that shit like
run that
some
shit
kind of
like
metaphor.
okay, let's go. Run that shit like the rainbow across the sky.
Whoa, that's a full rainbow. All the way. Double rainbow. Oh my god. It's a double rainbow all the way. Whoa, that's so intense. Whoa, man. Wow. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Woo! Oh my! Wow! Woo! Yeah! Oh my! Oh my!
Grew up in a broken home, it was always broken. Had to do certain things to get by, we was never floating. My parents tried their best, they weren't always right. The kind of stuff I've been through will keep you up at night. But at least me and my sister didn't hit that crack pipe. At least me and my brothers didn't hit that crack pipe. At least me and my cousins didn't hit that crack pipe. Thank God my mental never needed that crack pipe. Felt like it was too late for me when I saw my dad in the casket. The only time I seen him underdressed, he inspired my fashion. He inspired me till he kept on drinking. He inspired me till he got me thinking. Why would you waste your life on something so bad as liquor? Maybe your past mistakes, maybe not having us made you wanna go quicker. Maybe you wanted some love, maybe you needed some help. Maybe it was all the drugs that made you cave in on yourself. But at least me and my sisters didn't hit that crack pipe. At least me and my brothers didn't hit that crack pipe. At least me and my cousins didn't hit that crack pipe. But to tell you the truth, I was always in trouble. Could never run, so I stumbled through life. It was never a hustle, was down for the tussle. Grew up on Rocky Apollo, reminded me there's no tomorrow. Was down for a rumble. I learned a lot from my pops, like how to work for what you wanted. Don't stay in the box. I learned a lot from my pops, like anyone disrespecting you, you gonna get rocked. See you go down like a freeze frame. For all my enemies, that's the game. We'll do it again like nothing changed. If you don't know my dad, don't say his name. If you don't know my dad, don't say his name. I'm chasing the bag like Diamond Dame. If you were brothers, we ain't the same. If you were brothers, we ain't the same. I got a good grip on this life like a grip on a 9. I'm showing up rain or the shine. I'm keeping my enemies close, they be doing the most. That be winning back, losers and shine. I have been told many times, don't trust anybody, not family or closer than blood. They ain't gonna be up there with you. If God gonna dismiss you, I bet they won't give you a hug. They'll give you a shrug. Where was all the love? It really cuts deep like a straw ticket stub. Oh, God get mercy when you up above. There ain't no heaven for faking the thug. Oh, God get mercy when you up above. There ain't no heaven for faking the thug. There ain't no heaven for faking the thug. There ain't no heaven for faking the.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was dope. That beat was transit.
Yeah. I really like that beat change. That shit was hard, man, for reals.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
That's me and my brother didn't hit the crack pipe. You know what I'm saying? You motherfucker, stop playing with him. Look, man, hey. So look, let's get into this more. Do you feel? You said that with doing the music like this way, you're allowed to be more vulnerable.
Yeah.
What did it take for you to get to that place where you were okay with that?
I mean, it took me a minute because I'm like, I wasn't always the best at like writing ballads and stuff like that. So it took me a minute to definitely write about what I knew, you know, because like at the beginning it was just writing about what I thought I knew. Then I'm like, I'm very happy that I waited until I went through some shit to like start actually writing some real like stuff that I've been through. So, yeah, I mean, I'd say that, you know, it took me a minute to kind of get the hang of it, but, you know, got it now.
Fire. So what's been the biggest pushback you've received from fans since making this transition? Because I know when I did the Humphrey, one of my best friends, we were like, it's funky right now. Like it's when we're not cool, and it's all over me doing something
Changing
different.
it.
So what kind of backlash did you face, and how did you deal with it?
It's weird because I don't think I've gotten any backlash yet from the stuff that we've done so far. Nah, I mean, all we've had, like, I think more people kind of relate to the stuff that we sing about now. It's just like,
You ain't had nobody come back like, why ain't you rapping more, bro?
nah, honestly, no. I mean, like, because people know that I rap and stuff like that, so they really wanted to see a different side of what I could do next.
Nice,
So,
that's fucking awesome.
yeah.
Well, your friends are way cooler than mine.
I have a really cool family, man.
Yeah, for reals, man. That's dope. That's dope. Has playing live instruments changed how you experience energy on the stage compared to a DJ or an MC set?
Hell yeah, man. Just, you know, singing in front of people and, like, you know, them actually listening to the lyrics and stuff like that. It's a whole different
And
energy.
playing while you're singing isn't easy.
Yeah, it's
like,
not.
A couple times beer pickers handed me like just the tambourines, bro. And I'm like, I don't want to fuck up, dude, because I'm going to fuck everybody up with this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Especially if I start singing or rapping. So how's that been for you?
It's actually been like, at first, when I first started, it was sort of hard because I'm paying attention to like how to play the chords and then also to sing. But, you know, for me, it became like an easy thing now, to the point where I'm like, okay, I can actually, like, since I know the chords by heart now, and since I know how to actually play my instrument, now I can focus on singing. So it hasn't been really a hard thing for me. You know, I know it's hard for some people, but for me, I'm just like, you know, it's just what I do.
It comes naturally.
Yeah,
That's
it just
dope.
comes
That's
naturally,
dope,
yeah.
So if your old hip hop only held, like if your old hip hop only self could see your current self, would they talk shit or would they like what you're doing?
I think they'd be proud of myself, honestly, for growing as much as I have. Because I'm like, back then I didn't really rap as well, but then, you know, it felt good to kind of lock in and like get better at flowing and get better at doing different flows and stuff like that. Because I mean, you know, I'm a music connoisseur, so I started listening to the greats. You know what I'm saying? Like I started listening to Big, I started listening to Tupac. You know, I started listening to just all these old hip hop songs, and I'm like, that gave me so much inspiration. And then, you know, Kendrick had that whole big thing happen, and I'm like, dude, this music is amazing. Why can't I do that? So I'm like, you know, just, I think that he would be happy that I'm actually, you know, taking it as serious as I am, you know, because I feel like when I started it, I'm like, all right, I'm going to try this. And then I'm like, okay, I can give it up whenever I want. But I'm just like, now I'm like, we got to work at this shit. So, yeah, I just feel like he'd be proud of me for actually, like, first of all, doing what I said I would do, you know, like, you know, recording music, getting on stages, doing shows and stuff. And I feel like that the old hip hop guy would be like, you know, you got this now.
Right.
You did it.
So, yeah.
Nice. Okay, so look, you're in the forest.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Listen, check it out. You're in the forest. Someone's coming in the bushes.
Yeah.
Some creepy. What's the one animal that if it popped out of them bushes, you're for sure fading that shit? What's the one animal you're for sure whooping if it comes out the bushes at you?
Shit. Fuck. Let me think here. I know I can't. You know what? I think I'd be able to low key fade like a koala.
There we go. Hey, that little motherfucker scratch, bro. You have to be easy. You know? Hey, koalas get his ass whooped. You know what I'm saying?
Or a sloth or some shit.
Squirrel.
That's why I think when somebody asked me that, I said a gerbil. I'm throwing that shit on the wall. That little gerbil's
Done.
Yep.
He hasn't said it yet, so we haven't had to bring it up to him yet.
Done.
But I just said it.
all good. It's my influence.
Yeah, it is you.
It is me. I know it is.
It is you. All right. So I like to throw, curveball.
I like that
questions
question.
out
I like that
there.
question.
What's your biggest regret so far?
Man. Shit, man. It's hard to have regrets because, like,
No regrets.
Yeah.
That's a good
Yeah, because
answer.
for me, I'm like, without all the good shit and bad shit happening, I don't think I'd be where I am today.
You, right.
So I'm like, for me, I'm like, it's hard to have regrets. It is, I'd say that I do wish some things didn't happen. And but I can't take that shit back. And it's just like all the time, like my grandpa, shout out my grandpa, man. He always says, just don't look to the past, look to the future, man. You can't stay back there, So it's just like enjoy the present and just, look forward to the future. So I don't really have any regrets. Nah, I don't have any regrets at all, man. I'm happy that on the journey that I've been on, and some things haven't gone my way all the time, but I'm okay with that, because I feel like that all those roadblocks made me who I am.
Very wise.
Okay. Dream collab.
Dream collab, man. Oh,
Putting you on the spot.
shoo. We doing top 5 or?
We can do top 5.
Okay, so
dead
top
or
5
dead or
collabs.
alive. Too.
All right,
dead or alive.
All right. I would have loved to hop on the track with Big for sure. Would definitely love to hop on the track with Tyler the Creator. I would love to hop on a track with 808. He's a artist from Hawaii. He's a really dope artist. I would love to collab with him. Love to collab with Kendrick. And then let me do a surprising one. I would love to collab with Billie Eilish, honestly. That would be dope.
Black shirt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Doing a song with Billie would be
That's
cool.
a good list, man. That's a good list.
Appreciate it.
It's a really good list.
I want you to stay.
So what's the future hold right now for you and for the band? What you guys
So
got coming?
for
What's going?
Midnight Drive, we got some stuff brewing. We got some stuff brewing. Rainy Days might be coming on the mic by himself. You know what I'm saying? Doing his own album. My boy Tay Woods is coming up with something. Me, I'm trying something new. I don't really want to give too many details, but I'm definitely like trying.
I mean, you just tried something new, and now you're trying something new.
Yeah. Well, honestly, all right. So when I came out with Cigarettes, I was like everybody's favorite song, and everybody's just like, "Why can't you come out with more shit like that?" And I'm just like,
I might try to.
I think it might
dabble in
be.
that lane.
I think it might be time to switch gears and like actually, try something like that. So. Yeah, so pretty much, we got some stuff cooking up. We got some more shows hopefully to be booked soon. And, we're just going to keep on grinding this out. We feel like that 2026 is going to be our year. So hopefully that's
Say
correct.
that. We like that. We like to hear. I hope it is. Do you see this evolution of an artist that you are? Do you see it as a phase? Or has this been a sound that you've been building the whole time without realizing it?
I feel like this is something that we have been building up to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that, because me and Rainy Days, man, me and him have been friends for 7 years, and we've always listened to stuff that we've always wanted to do. So I feel like that this is something that we have been building up to without realizing it, because it's just like, we always talked about it, and we were always like, dang, we really want to try this, we really want to try that, but now actually doing something to a point where, like, we're actually putting it into existence. I mean, we didn't realize it was actually going to happen. Because, like, we started out with one song, and then we were just like, all right, that was really cool. So Just Friends was our first song that we ever did. And we were just like, all right, that's dope. And then It Was You came out, and then it was just like, It Was You came through, and I'm just like, all right, cool. And our boy Tay Woods was just like, bro, why can't we just build this into an album? And I'm just like, why not? So I feel like that we just built something without even realizing it, but, we were happy about it, though. So,
Dope.
yeah.
Dope. Okay. So then, let's say this.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of lists been going around. Been a lot of lists coming
Oh,
out.
man. I cannot wait to talk about this.
There's been a lot of lists coming out.
Yep.
And we know lists are just opinions. And you can take them however you want them.
Yeah.
What is your feeling on some of these lists? And then give me your top 5 artists in the Sac greater area that you see moving.
Okay, so some of these lists, I feel like that they're very much like, I feel like that when people make lists, they're very much objective. So I'm like saying like, I don't think that anybody voted on artists to be on the list. I feel like that it would have gone way better if people, like, if they gave a chance to, like, actually vote. like, you know, put a list of artists and stuff like that. And I was like, who's going to be in the top 10 of this list? I just feel like that putting out a random list, like,
That's who they pick.
yeah,
Right.
exactly. And I'm just like, you know, it's objective. So I'm like, to me, it's not a super big deal, but some people made a big deal out of it. And I was like, you know what? They kind of have a point though, you know, because it's just like, I feel like that it was just super objective on a super big platform too, like, you know, Rise and stuff like that. So I'm like, you know, I just feel like it's objective, you know, so I'm like, I'm not really even tripping on it. You know,
Okay.
my name wasn't up there.
Top 5 you see moving right now.
Top 5 I see moving, bro. Doe the Unknown, number 1 for sure.
Hey, say that.
Number 2, Kinda Odd. Let's go number 3. I'd say myself. Let's go number 4. Number 4.
You know niggas will be calling you. Like, oh, you didn't say my name?
I know, right? Yeah. Number 4, I'd say who's really moving. You know what? He's not even an artist, but, you know, I'm just going to give you the last 2 right now. 91 Flicks and Valstan.
Yeah.
Them 2 are moving crazy right
Yeah,
now.
I just recorded a song with Valstan.
Yeah,
It's my best
they
recording
are
I got right
moving
now, bro.
crazy, man. Shout out to both of them, bro. I've been fucking knowing Valstan since fucking 2019, man.
Oh, really? Yeah. Wes is
Yeah.
like...
And 91 Flicks, same time, yeah.
So he's the second. I only say second because of my homie. I got to put him first.
Mm-hmm.
But like the best engineer producer I've ever been in the booth with.
Yeah.
We took a song.
I have yet to be in the booth with
Took
him,
a song, tracked it, and he remade. I had a song to a BeatStars beat,
Mm-hmm.
and somebody else already had the beat. I came in, we tracked the song. He remade the beat in 2 hours.
Wow.
That was the one I played to you before the Cam.
He's
The
just
SOS
different.
one. He's fucking phenomenal. The shit sounds good. The mixing's so dope. Like my harmonies are dope. Like it makes
He knows
me,
what he's doing,
It
yeah.
makes me want to go and record hella shit. Like I need to re-record that song. I need to re-record this song. You know what I'm saying? So big shout outs to them. Yeah, them twin brothers is doing a fucking thing.
They've
Man.
been supporting 360 for a long time too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Valstan.
Yeah, that's the thing. They always show love to other people too. It's just like, you know, like 91 Flicks. I didn't know he was gonna be like recording a set or anything out there, but like he still showed up with his stuff and everything like that, and it was
Yeah.
really cool to have him out at the show.
Yeah, I
and
didn't ask
stuff,
him to
and-
bring no fucking camera.
Yeah,
Like,
and it's
I was
just-
like, bro, I'm asking you to come on some musical shit. You don't got to do anything camera. He still brought the
Yeah.
camera and made a
Yep.
dope video.
Dude,
love it.
we had like 3 or 4 fucking videographers there. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, this is crazy.
Yeah, it's a good
like
thing, man.
that.
And like it was like, you know, you put your own show together. It was a success. Nobody's upset about like, oh, this shit was whack and everything. Everybody got to do their thing. It sounded good. I've done a lot of shows where the sound is fucking horrible, bro. And
That's
you had a sound guy there in the crowd. That's elemental. Like you can't beat that. And fucking that's how you do that. You
Yeah.
put out a good product. And then you repeat it, and then the people are going like, "So who is Midnight Drive? Who is Deff Chyld? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to just keep doing it. Just rinse, wash, and repeat, dog. Keep
Keep
killing
the people
them.
talking, man. Yeah.
So let's get into this next track.
All right.
Questions. Talk about questions.
Man. So questions is definitely a more of a faith-based kind of thing. So I wanted to give a look on both sides. So I wanted to give an outlook on somebody who is losing their faith, and I wanted to give an outlook on somebody who's trying to build their faith back up. So this features my boy JoJo, which probably is one of the best rappers I know. But you know, it was
He's
really
hella
cool
mad
to.
you didn't say his name.
Not on the list.
He's
Well, the thing is about JoJo.
It's only 5
is-
people. You only
Yeah,
have-
yeah. The thing is about JoJo though is just like he's pretty laid back and like, you know, not really taking the music as serious, which is okay. You know, that's his opinion. But I feel like that he is super dope on the mic, and yeah, I was super happy that I got him on this track.
All right,
But yeah,
tell me,
questions is cool.
tell me to run it like something crazy. Something wild.
Let's go. Run it like fucking Simba destroyed Scar on Lion King. Fuck yeah, let's do it.
It ain't no question that I relapse. I've been trying to find my demons, y'all can't see that. But all the self-righteous Christians gon' be big mad when I tell them I called on God and he ain't speak back. Maybe he did, but I just didn't get the memo. Maybe he came through other people that just said hello. Maybe he's trying to test my faith like he did with Job. Maybe I should just take it slow. Gotta get a hold of this before I really lose control. But really, what is my purpose? Been drowning under the surface. I feel like everything I do is really just fucking worthless. It's crazy. I wasn't raised to have this mindset, but when you get older, all those lessons just digress. I've been going through pain. All the hurt starts to just feel the same. The church hurt, the parent hurt. What do I have to gain? Is this the punishment of being one of your strongest soldiers? I know you do this cause you love me, but it's too much on my shoulders. I wish I had the strength like your son to move that boulder in front of his grave. I know you gave us the power to move mountains, but I keep making mistakes, adding more sin on my plate. But instead of killing, you give me time, peace, and grace. God, I just want you to talk to me. That's it. I need your help. What can I do? What can I do?
We were made in the Creator's image. I'm thinking maybe that'll paint the picture for you a little better, maybe make it clearer. The perfect word is the Holy Spirit, so open up and let it dwell within your soul, because I know you hear it. Some of us live and see we settle for less. We're all great, all of us just put your hand to your chest. See that beating that you feeling, or even when you breathe. And if you think you here for a reason, the answer is yes. You got one shot to live your life. I ain't trying to give advice, cause you seen good and bad and you already know the difference, right? Nobody's gonna tell you how to live your life. Up to you to do what you gotta do. Look within to find your inner light. But keep in mind that karma exists. There's consequences for your actions that you gotta deal with. But you don't gotta be careful, but just prepare for whatever you give out. That's what you'll probably get. See, maybe you did lose faith. Maybe the Creator's testing you, stepping you closer to show you his true face, making you question everything you believe, just to see if you'll be strong enough to be on his team. And I ain't telling you what to believe or what you should do, but a testimony first begins with the test on you. And when you feel like God left you and you're feeling stressed, just remember the teacher's silent during the test.
How can I explain to somebody that you're never going to be perfect? You're always going to fail God, but yet you're still going to be good enough to go to heaven. That, I understand the term of good news now. Because like good news, you're a piece of garbage, yet you're still able to come here. How do I teach a man to believe that when I can't even believe it myself?
You bet. Good question, George. I'd like you to read Romans chapter 7, where the Apostle Paul says, the good that I want to do, I don't do. The evil that I don't want to do, I do. Wretched man that I am, who will deliver me from this body of death? Thanks be to God, through Jesus Christ.
Fire, fire!
Appreciate it.
Yeah, there's definitely something that's gonna grab somebody's heart. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Because I'm like, a lot of people think that you have to be like perfect in order to like, you know, be good enough for God. And I'm
you
like,
can
no,
be
that's not
a
what he's
piece
looking
of
for.
shit.
Yeah.
And God will still love you.
Yeah, because he's not looking at your actions; he's looking at your heart at the end of the day. So it's just like, you know, I just wanted to give people perspective.
I like it.
I feel like that's some of the best music, when music can give you perspective.
All right.
Well, and it was such a magnanimous, like the soundtrack. It sounds like a soundtrack behind it, the beat.
Yeah.
It was just very grand. And it was like big. It just sounded big to me.
I like it. So let's get into these controversial questions, man.
All right.
These are some controversial questions we ask on this show. Me and Henny greatly disagree. So he'll be popping in every now and then. We'll put his head somewhere like right around here. He'll pop in every now and then.
Got you.
If you answer his way, but if you answer my way, then you chilling with me. You feel me?
No pressure.
I got
You know what I'm
you.
saying?
For sure.
No pressure at all, but you just pick my way every time. All right? You're my friend. No, fuck you. All right.
Cool.
All right. So, first question. You know what tahine is?
Yes.
Tahine on fruit, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Hey, that's one, baby. Tahine gang in the building. We stay with it. We stay lit it. We like to season our fruit. Fuck you if you don't. Straight up.
Yes,
He's
sir.
mad right now. Look at him.
Oh, I know.
Look at him. All right. Second question. Do you eat grits?
Yes.
Salt and pepper or sugar?
Sugar.
Hey! He's big man right now. You're hella man right now. I can see you.
That's what I grew up with, man. That's what I grew up with.
Okay. Question number 3.
Okay.
Pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
Hell yeah.
We are in the building! These are my people! Well, then the last trick question always gets people, so I'm weird about it, I guess. Last question. Would you eat soup in the summertime? If it's a hot day, do you want a bowl of soup?
Probably not, no.
Yes!
I rarely eat soup, so I'm like,
Fuck you and your soup eating in the summertime, Eddie! Fuck you, Eddie!
That's how they feel.
Man, look, I associate soup with being. That's a clean sweep. That's a clean sweep. That's my people's right there. I associate soup with being sick and old people or being cold outside.
Not the old people.
Right. So Haley's like, for some reason, through all this, he thinks I don't like soup at all. And I'm like, no, bro.
I didn't say that. I just don't like it.
Just
during the
only eat it
summertime.
at certain times.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
So fucking. I was like, hey, it's cold outside. Like he's like, you're eating soup. I was like, yeah, it's cold outside. I didn't say I didn't like soup, bro. But right now he's sick and he's been eating nothing but soup.
Yeah.
And now see that's God's way of talking to you, Henry. You know what I'm saying? That's the Lord talking to you right now,
Lord.
saying, hey, that it's blasphemy for you to be talking about eating soup in the summertime, only because you. In your high standards of life, this top shelf life you live, have air conditioning. Because if you were in Las Vegas, where you live, without air conditioning, you don't want soup. Yep. I'm just saying. Look at him. Look at him right now.
Look at my group chat from my house.
Soup's ready.
Soup's ready.
Because it's cold outside. It's okay to eat soup.
Toscana. It's delicious.
So look, you feel like rapping?
I can try, yeah, for sure. Let's do
it.
Yes.
Let's get into some shit, man. We're going to get a live performance right now in the studio.
Yes, sir.
By the one and only Deff Chyld, man.
Yes,
so we going to get this motherfucking thing started the right way. We blowing bombs. We doing fucking big bam, all that. We going to start it off something like this.
Yeah.
Before I met you, I used to shoot my shot like Hardaway. But every time I shot my shot, they gave my heart away. Till you threw me a quick pass, didn't hesitate, hit the glass. Right then you became my last, so I vowed to love you until my last breath. I know some of your family might be upset, but I promise they always come correct and give you the utmost respect that you deserve and care for you when you hurt. Just know I'll always put you first. But they don't understand this yet. Behind the scenes making bets on who could break first. But we know we wouldn't break out our worst. So why would we break out our best? To them our love is far-fetched. To us our love is what makes us blessed. And we can't wait for what comes next. And we can't wait for what comes next. Yeah.
There's more to come. There's more to it. There's more to it. Yo, this mix was blown by my boy Uwe, man. We put a whole bunch of my open verses together, so we gonna run through a couple of them. Hey, yeah. Hey.
Do you think I'm highly supported? Matter of fact, step back, I record it. You never catch me chilling in the background on the front lines where I be supportive. Cause you are the EST, like Bianca Belair. You wanna see something so beautiful? Better look in the mirror, cause all you'll see is a winner. Baby girl, look at you get up, looking better from the fit up. Bouncing back like you a kip up, and you look like you do sit up. So don't talk about yourself like you ain't nothing. You the best thing since, but I ain't bluffing. Cause good karma's coming, and if you have confidence in yourself, what can really stop you? Nothing.
Yeah.
Was gone for a while, now I'm back and I'm ready to get with the program. This is a little table for a massacre, cause you know I'm about to go ham. Look at the boy, man, he's shining so. Look at the sky, man, he flies up. Only cloud chasers gon' do this for. If you want me, then it come with a. You ain't got the skills, let's be honest. Head chicken can't even mess with keys with the water. Let's be honest, I ain't even really in it for the profit. Ain't been paid since I started think I'm lying, but stop it. Let's be honest, I ain't even mean to move like that. I just walked the line like that. Was never impossible, I'm responsible, being unstoppable, and that's why I even grind like that. Cause I shine like damn. Was gone for a while, now I'm back and I'm ready to get with the program. Better set the whole table for a massacre, cause you know I'm about to go ham. Look at the boy, man, he's shining so. Look at the sky, man, he flies up. Only Cloud Chasers gon' do this for. If you want me, then it come with a. Yeah,
let's go.
Yeah.
You live, baby. Top Shelf Radio.
Hey, what up, bro? This your boy Deff Chyld on this motherfucker. Shout out 360 Radio on this bitch. Hey, swallowing the pain, a whole lot of games and they all sound the same, so let's get in this straight. They all wanna step in and know I'm with that, so you know I'ma eat if they give me a plate. I've been going super, I don't need a cake. Big stepping on enemies, feeling the quake. Sleeping on dreams, now I'm really awake. I'm the best at the shit, ain't no really debate. Building pressure, always better, never lesser when it comes to the way I spit. I pull the model, build the nozzle, know tomorrow, so the days and thanks I get. I ain't wasting time for getting mines, I'm on a dime. There's so much into getting rich. All these clickbait rappers, man, getting pissed. If you don't make sense, I'ma have a fit. I ain't never heard a rapper that just talk like that. If you wanna hear it again, you better call right back. Ain't got no time for conversation for the things I lack. I might have fell off for a while, but I'm back on track. It's Deff.
Hey, it's Deff Chyld.
360 Radio on this motherfucker. Yeah.
That's how we do it, baby. That's
Yes,
how we gonna
sir.
close out the show.
Yes, sir.
Please, Deff Chyld, let them know where they can find your music, where they can pick your shit up.
DEFFCHYLD on all platforms. Go look me up, and also on all music platforms as well, on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you listen to music.
Talking about the band too.
And listen to music on Midnight Drive at Midnight Drive
Let's
Studios on Instagram. You already know the vibes, man. Shout out to the team, man. Shout out to Rainy Days, Tay Woods, my boy Uva. You know what I'm saying? My boy Troy, my boy Retro. Love y'all niggas, man.
My brother came in here and said,
put some respect on my name.
Yeah.
You understand me?
He can definitely flow.
Appreciate
you know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
And I said,
You're talking to me all wrong. It's the wrong tone. You do it again, I'll stab you in the face with a soldering iron.
you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's been a blessing, bro. It's been a dope episode. Thank you for coming, dog.
I appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for having my back on all these episodes and holding us down. Henny, I'm glad you feel better. Henny will be back next episode. We will have Henny back. He'll be back in the building and not just floating around with his head somewhere in this greater area.
Get better,
you know what I'm
Henny,
saying?
man. Get
I'm
better.
gonna bring him some soup.
Hey, she's gonna bring you some soup. We love y'all. Hey, drop a VDE in the chat right now. You know what I'm saying? If Deff Child's in the chat right now, send him an ear. I don't know. Send him an ear.
Fire emojis everywhere,
There we go.
man.
Hey,
Fire emojis
much love,
everywhere.
respect. We'll
Man.
see y'all next week, man.
I hope you understand who you got standing here. I'm the one that's in demand this year. If you wondering who the greatest, the answer's here. I'm on fire, tell somebody bring the fans in here. You ain't gon' see no skinny jeans or no dancing here. I'm the man and I brought my whole camp in here. We all with the shit, lit like a chandelier. All of that other shit is canceled, the champ is here. Sick of these stations only playing the mainstream. Hold up, I got some top shelf radio you can stream. I need that top shelf, it's gotta be top shelf. Nothing less than top shelf. I'm fucking with top shelf, only that top shelf. It's gotta be top shelf. Nothing less than top shelf. I'm fucking with top shelf.
What you say?
More for time.
What?
More for time.
You what?
More for time.